Boże, bo w nią wierzę w Ciebie. Oj, co ja zrobię, pomóż mi Boże, bo w nią wierzę w Ciebie. Poznałem Nataniel, śpiewki się śpiewałem. Ona tam była, na mnie patrzyła, oczkami mrugała. Ona tam była, na mnie patrzyła, oczkami mrugała. Przyszedłem do domu, wesoły jak byłem. O niej myślałem, o mnie płakałem, umrę bezcennie. O niej myślałem, o nią kochałem, muszą będzie moją. Thank you. One call, Met My Sweetheart, polka.
Left me will never leave my heart. I tried to forget the night you promised to be my sweetheart. Memories you have left me, because we are apart. Never forget, for you will regret the promise you broke, sweetheart. Left me will ever leave my heart. I tried to forget the night you promised to be my sweetheart. Memories you have left me because we are apart. Never forget, but you will regret the promise you broke, sweetheart.
Żona moja, gdzie ty chodzisz? Do domu, chociaż cię chodzisz, ja se pytam, co zrobiła. Cała noc wodą nie była. Ja se pytam, co zrobiła. Cała noc wodą nie była. Stulić papę, ja ci mówię, chodź zaraz tam potrzebuję grzyby. Bardzo ci do tego pilnuj interesu swego. Grzęby, bardzo ci do tego pilnuj interesu swego. Nie można mi ciągać śmieci, całą noc płakały dzieci, a tyś piła i hulała, a o domu zapomniała. A tyś piła i hulała, a o domu zapomniała. Dzieci nie moje, lecz twoje, szarabia, że się nie boję, bo ci tam powiedzko zaraz całe dzieci to was teraz, bo ci tam powiedzku zaraz całe dzieci to was teraz. Żona mu... Konstantyna wami, o ja!
always hugs and kisses me. She's sweet and cute, and she's all mine. Oh, Angela, you're an angel sent from above. You're my happiness and joy, and the only one I love. Angela, you're all mine. You're the sunshine in my life. In a year or two, you'll be my loving wife. A girl that loves me so. Her name is Angeline. She always hugs and kisses me. She's sweet and cute, and she's all mine. She always hugs and kisses me. She's sweet and cute, and she's all mine. Oh, Angeline, you're an angel sent from above. You're my happiness and joy, and the only one I love. Angeline, you're all mine. You're the sunshine in my life. In a year or two, you'll be my loving wife.
Dziewczyna miłego nie ma, siedzi sobie zadumiana. Białą chusteczką, piękną wyszytą, oczka się odżyra. Biała chusteczka, podjaszyneczka, z piękną różą wyszywana. Smutna dziewczyna, smutna jest chwila, bo jaszynka nie ma. Biała chusteczka, podjaszyneczka, z piękną różą wyszywana. Smutna dziewczyna, smutna jest chwila, bo jaszynka nie ma. Gdzie jesteś, Jasiu, gdzie ty wędrujesz? Boli głowa, płacze serce. Niech ta chusteczka czynia odszyra, powróć do mnie, proszę. Thank you. One called Płacze Dziewczyna, the Crying Girl Waltz.
You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You're my sweetheart now. Don't you leave me, oh baby doll. Don't you leave me, oh baby doll. Don't you leave me, oh baby doll. You're my sweetheart now. Me, oh baby doll, you're my sweetheart now. Miesiąc świeci, tak, ale nie każdemu. Tylko temu chłopcu, tylko temu chłopcu, o powraca do domu. Tylko temu chłopcu, tylko temu chłopcu, o powraca do domu. Ej, zaświeci miesiączku, gwiazdek ci dopomaga. Żebym ja wiedziała, ty, który pójdzie drogą. Żebym ja wiedziała, ty, który pójdzie drogą. Świecił mieczą, a mnie to świecą gwiazdy. Ciebie kocha jeden, a mnie to kocha każdy. Ciebie kocha jeden, a mnie to...
śmietniki wszystkie kurzyły. Mama, tata, dziadek, busza, tak jak poprawimy. Chodźcie wszyscy na ten piknik, pominie na lato. Przyjdzie jedzeń, będzie zima, no i spojrzyjmy na to. Skoczne grają i idą do bary. Come on Frankie, come on Tasha, come on everybody. Pije piwo, pije wódkę, tak jak wielki pan. Pan poduje dookoła, bo nie pije sam. Piękna jak laleczka, tak nam tańcowała. Chłopcy na nią spoglądają, ładne nóżki miała. Lala teraz za mąż wyszła i nie lata samą. Już nie tańczy po pikniku, bo już teraz mamą.
Pointing at us all the time. One heck of a guy. Let's wish him all a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Norb. Happy birthday to you. We also have another birthday in the house, especially for Mr. Richie Gomolka.
Where's Richie at? There he is. Let's all get together and sing happy birthday. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Richie. Happy birthday to you. Everybody now. 100 lat, niech żyje nam. 100 lat, niech żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje nam. Niech żyje nam.
Happy birthday, Norb. Happy birthday, Richie.
Next door to me on your birthday party, it's in Happy birthday, Johnny, tak pośpiewali. Muzyczka tam grała i tańcowali. Happy birthday, Johnny, tak pośpiewali. Muzyczka tam grała i tańcowali. On your birthday party, więc też tańczymy. Happy birthday Johnny, tak mu śpiewali. Muzyczka tam grała, gdzieś tańcowali. Happy birthday Johnny, tak mu śpiewali. Muzyczka tam grała, gdzieś tańcowali.
Happy birthday.
Dziewczyno moja miła, nie musisz być taka, nie musisz być taka. Drugozocznie weźmie nie tralala, ani nie dać burzaka. Drugozocznie weźmie nie tralala, ani nie dać burzaka. I co mi to wtyknęła, to twej już jasności, to twej już jasności. Nie chcę mnie całować, tralala, nie daję wolności. Nie chcę ciebie całować, tralala, nie daję wolności. Nie uczynię, choć się bardzo lubię, choć się bardzo lubię. Będę się całować, la, nie wolności. Będę się całować, la, dopiero posłuję. Dziewczyno moja miła, nie musi być taka, nie musi być taka. Drugie zaśpiewa dźwiękiem la, ani nie dać burzaka. Drugo zaśpiewa dźwiękiem la, ani nie dać burzaka. dwie. Jedna w kraju odwyczaju, a drugą nie. Dobrze mu się pochodzi, do roboty nie chodzi. Pierwszy Wally nie sportuje i wózku leży. Dobrze mu się pochodzi, do roboty nie chodzi. Pierwszy Wally nie sportuje i wózku leży. Jest moja żona, więc w starym kraju. Na ciebie i ma blisku od morzu raju. Cudem nie będę, ani na mnie pojadę. Moja nimu nasze kartę, sobie pójdę. Poczuję się nie będę, na mnie pojadę. Moja nimu nasze kartę, sobie pójdę.
Deep growth in Chicago and other cities too. But what I wanted I found here the day that I met you. Just in Chicago, in other cities too. But what I wanted, I found here the day that I met you. Your eyes, your lips, and your kisses, they made me fall for you. I want you dear, I need a beer, I'll always be faithful and true.
It's on switch here, you know that.
You can. No, maybe not.
Oh, this is just right there.
Can I have your attention, please? What's the big deal about Norb Ciesla having his 80th birthday? I'm sure we all know people who have celebrated or are going to celebrate their 85th, 90th, or 100th birthday. In a minute, I'll tell you why this is a big deal for me. Many people have asked Lorraine if I ever get serious. For the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'd like to be serious, and what I have to say comes from my heart. I was asked by some people if I was looking forward to my 80th birthday. I answered, not really. They were surprised with the answer. In a minute, I'll also tell you why I gave that answer. When I was a senior in high school, 1953, I observed people were dying at an early age. I checked the life expectancy of someone who was born in 1936, the year I was born. It was 50.6 to 60.6. While sitting in one of my classes, I made a promise to the Lord that if He allowed me to live to be 80, I would publicly thank Him. Yesterday, I turned 80. Today, I'm publicly thanking the Lord. I wish I would have said 90, but the deal's the deal. That's the reason I wasn't looking forward to being 80. The Lord not only gave me good health for 80 years, but also gave me someone special to spend those years with me. And that is my wife, Lorraine. This May, we'll be married 56 years. I know she is thankful to the Lord for that. Lorraine prays every day and thanks the Lord for giving her to me. From time to time, I would hear her say to the Lord, why? Why me, Lord? Of all the women in the world, why am I selected the one to be with Norb? I know she's thankful to the Lord for this. We all at one time or other have said or did things that are hurtful, embarrassing, or plain mean and stupid. We wish we can take it back, but rarely we can't. I know I said and did things that I wish I can take back. One individual that I did this over the years,
in more than one way is my wife, Lorraine. So I would have to apologize to my wife and all those that I may have treated in this manner. When Lorraine and I were dating, I would take her to a dance. She would go to the dance with, she'd go and dance with someone, and I wouldn't see her till the end of the evening. I was very jealous, I still am, I guess, but not because she danced all evening with someone else, but I didn't want to lose her to someone. She would, can you imagine somebody going to a dance, bring in a partner, have her sit there all night, and you don't see him till the end of the evening? No, I can understand you're taking videos. We broke up for 2 years. Like I say, I was very jealous. We had a lot of arguments. I signed up for the Army. I was in the Army from 57 to 59. In the meantime, Lorraine dated a bunch of guys. Went dancing, whining and dining. But I didn't mind. I got her in the end. They spend their money on her. God later blessed us with 2 wonderful children. Our daughter, Janet. Janet, would you stand up, please? And a son, Robert. I wish everybody could have children as great as these 2. They never gave us a problem, and they respect us as children should. I hope they're as proud of us as we are of them. One day, Lorraine and I had an argument, and when I came home from work that night, my daughter Janet asked me if I'd help her with her homework. She might not remember this. I asked her if she asked her mother to help. She replied, Mom said, I should ask to you. You're so smart, you know everything, no one can tell you anything. Then she said, Mom said something in Polish, but I didn't understand. So I asked my daughter if it was, Unia jest taki mundrala? Polish people maybe can translate, but I'll translate it for you. He's such a smart ass? She said, yes, that's it. She asked me what it means, and I said it means that Mom's really proud of me. I then asked Janet how I can help her. She said she had a homework assignment in calculus. I said, no problem. Hell, I didn't even know how to spell the word, let alone know anything about calculus. So being that I'm so smart, I tried to bluff my way through. After about 5 minutes, she looked at me and says, Dad, if you know the answer, just say so. Okay. I wish everybody could have a son like my son, Bob. Bob is truly an amazing man. He's a devoted and loving, caring husband. He's a great father. And to Lorraine and me, a great son. A wonderful son. If you like the website and the videos that you see, the movies, the videos, the pictures, there's 2 people you can thank. Bob and Janet. And of course their mates. Dan, her husband, and Bobby, Tammy. They bought me a camera. I think it was like $300. They got bawled out for it because I said, why are you spending money on something that I don't even care to do or ever never did, you know? Today, if they try to take that camera away from me, they get a broken arm. Getting back to Bob, when Bob was in high school, we bought him a boombox. I don't know if everybody knows what a boombox is. It's a bunch of speakers that allows you to play music very, very loud. So one night he had his friend over. I don't know if it was Rusty. Is Rusty still here? No. I think it was John Vanderlyn, if I'm not mistaken. And I went to bed early, and he's in his bedroom right next to ours. I mean, the walls were vibrating. Now, if he was playing a polka, I wouldn't mind, but they were playing something. So I got up, went in his room, told him to turn the volume down, and I was walking out. I heard somebody say, I guess he doesn't like that song. It wasn't the song, son, it was the noise. Today I'm celebrating my 80th birthday. We have someone else that's celebrating their birthday. We have Richie Gamoka celebrating his birthday. I think we played a song for him. How about a nice hand for Richie? That's right? Oh, I'm sorry, he's right here. We have another person that'll celebrate their birthday on the 11th of February, and that's my younger sister. Now, I'm not going to tell you how old she is. I can tell you this, she's 1 year younger than me. Virginia's husband, Jack, you guys stand up, where you at? Jack is Irish. He likes polka music. He can tell you more about polka music than some of us people here. Jack is a Nice, good son-in-law, very good son-in-law. Not son-in-law, brother-in-law. Lorraine typed this for me. Okay, and I'd also like to mention my 2 golfing buddies and their wives that are here today. Stand up, you guys. I'm glad they came. It's Ricky and Jerry Bird, and Rich and Barbara Parse. I'm glad they came because I've got something to say to them. I always said the way I want to die is play golf in the morning and go polka dancing in the afternoon. So guys, if there's a polka dance that evening, forget golf. And vice versa. If I'm playing golf, no dancing that night. I'm playing it safe. Oh, another good friend of mine told me after 80, everything goes downhill. So Lorraine and I decided we're going to look for some property with no hills, just level ground. A few more people that I would like to recognize, and that's my grandchildren. We have a total of 6 grandchildren. My daughter and her husband Dan have 2 boys, Michael and David. Michael, just stand up. Michael's here, and David's at school. He would have been here. Now, Michael was our first grandson. He should have been born a fish. He loves water. Mike was jumping off a high dive when he was 3 years old. 3 years old. He's an excellent water polo swimmer. He teaches water polo a few times a week after his regular job. Still do, Mike? Yes. Good boy. David also is an excellent swimmer who set some records in high school, currently doing so in college. When I saw David swimming the first time, I said, no way is this kid going to make it. And he had determination, he stayed with it, and today he's a good swimmer. Dave proved me wrong. He had determination, is required to, and he will succeed. My son and his wife Tammy have 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. The oldest is Joe, lives in Tallahassee, Florida. He's not with us today, where he attended and graduated from Florida State University. Nick is the second oldest. Where are you, Nick? Nick is the second oldest, who also attended Florida State for a year and now is taking classes back home. Nick is in high school. Nick in high school was a very good baseball player. Last page, guys. Don't. But he elected not to pursue it. I was a little disappointed because I played a lot of baseball, but we never force anyone to do anything they don't want or are comfortable with. Next we have Lauren. Lauren? Is she here?
I think she stepped out.
All right, she's out, but she's in from school. She's coming to see her grandpa today. She's going to head back after this. She's our only granddaughter. Lauren is a very good soccer player. She's a freshman in college. If I was a boy dating Lauren, I would think twice before mistreating their sisters. See the size of these guys? Tommy, the 4th child, is the youngest. He's a junior in high school in Equa Valley in Naperville. Tom is an excellent football player. He's 6'2" and weighs 230, Tom? He's not here. Somebody told him I'm getting ready to talk. Anyway, Tommy, as well as all my grandchildren, are very dedicated individuals. All the grandchildren were getting up for practice very early in the morning, and I must say it paid off. These guys would get up 5:30 in the morning and go practice football. Are you nuts? Finally, I would like to thank all of you for not just coming here today, but for being my friend in life. 80 years is a long time, and I hope you be my friend. I hope the years I have left, whether it's 5, 10, 15, I remain your friend. I would like everyone in attendance today, love and respect each other, and enjoy the rest of our lives together, whatever we have. There's enough problems in the world. We don't have to have them amongst ourselves. Now I'd like to turn over the mic over to my good friend, Richie Gomolka. How about the band, guys?
Hey, Norb, how about the song you were going to sing?
That comes later.
We would like to thank and present to Father Norb this 80th birthday gift as a token of our appreciation for his providing us with very much joy and appreciation in sending us so many excellent DVDs of all the wonderful music and especially all of the excellent musicians in Chicago. Stola, Father Norb, and lots of love from the Kavitsky family from Kearney, New Jersey.
Thank you, Annie. As you all know now, ladies and gentlemen, that's my better half. That's the girl of my dreams, and all those nice things. You just don't say too much about that. Anyway, my wife Sue Ellen and myself, personally, would like to take this chance to this opportunity to thank Norb Ciesla for his friendship to us, because when he got him as a friend, along with his first lady, as I call her, you know you got good friends. And that spreads into this club also. We're proud to be a part of all of you people, and we thank you for accepting us. And I'd just like to say that I had the honor of meeting Norb's grandchildren, Norb, that came over to the table. Yeah, and are you still here?
Mickey.
Somebody, okay, I'm Richie Gomulka. You know, I share my radio show, my internet show, I should say, twice a week, and that's with my staff, one of my sons, Gary Zielinski, my son-in-law, Bob Pivan, my sidekick, as I call him, for many years, my co-host, Jerry Wantroba, and they're a staff that I'm really fortunate to have them with us, and I thank those fellows very much. And what I'm getting at is, though, is every now and then you'll hear the voice of President Norb Ciesla. Well, more and more and more I'm trying to provoke Norb. Now I'm trying to pretend that, you want to come on, but what I'm really saying is, Norb, come on, steady on the show, because he's one heck of a guy, friends, and I think you'll agree with me with that. How about it? Let's show him how we care for him. Okay, that's about all I got to say. Incidentally, I heard Norb say, and I'm going to say it too, how about a nice hand for these musicians? Can I take the time to introduce these fellas to you? All right? Let's go on my far left. You know, my eyes aren't that good, so I'm gonna guess. So Norb, you keep on briefing me, but the fella on my far left with the white shirt, anytime I think of for some reason I tell my wife, put a key on the refrigerator, because he's up the house. My son-in-law, Bob Pivan. How about a nice hand? On drums, a gentleman that's worked together with me. We both worked together for many, many years and stuff. The Polish Elvis, Byczek. Next, a gentleman that's truly a gentleman. He's a good trumpet player, good musician all the way around, and you can't beat a guy for personality. It's none other than Marty Dzik. Next to Marty, a gentleman that recorded with me my first single. I thank him for that. Very dear friend of my brother Lenny. As a matter of fact, he showed Lenny a few tricks on the concertina before Lenny started playing it. And just a nice guy, good musician all the way around, a dear friend of mine, Wally Maduzia. And all the way on my far left, Ciesla's finest, and I guess he's retired now. A very good musician, again, a real, you know, you got all nice guys in this band. And he's also included Kerry, Czarnecki. And another musician who's with the band today, a musician that, in my opinion, should have been in the Hall of Fame years ago, because he's a hard-working musician, and he set the pace for a lot of clarinet sax players, and the fellas in his band, they'll vouch for that. I'm speaking of Jerry Mytek. I don't know if Jerry's around here. I guess that's it, Norb, huh, for the musicians, am I right? Okay, and again, I know Norb thanks you, and I thank you ever so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here and helping a great guy celebrate 80 years of life, and let's wish him at least another 20 so you can start all over in mileage. God bless you, Norb, and God bless you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rich. I'd like to thank my daughter, her husband, Bob, my son, for all the pictures they put out. Where they got some of these things, I don't know, but they managed to get them out of there. For all the table decorations they put up, and they did a lot of things for me. I must be a good dad. Again, I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Steve Kubritsky and their daughter Jean Marie and her husband of Kearney, New Jersey, for their wonderful gift. I made friends with the Kubritskys about 2 years ago via the YouTube. They saw one of my videos, asked them if I'd send them a DVD, and we've been friends ever since. And I must talk to them at least once a week. Thanks again, and thanks for everybody else that helped. Bernie, Teresa, thank you. Now they're going to start serving the cake, guys, and we'll have some more music. Thanks for all your patience.
Oczka otwierała, jedna baba chusteczkiem. Oczka otwierała, dziewczynka szczęśliwi, na moje młodziny. Czemu nie przyjdziesz tak, jak były jedyne? Czemu nie przyjdziesz tak, jak były jedyne? Całą noc płakali dzieci, a myśli była i wolała.
How's everybody swinging sway the Ciesla way?
very pretty. What you from? Very What you from? With great big blue eyes. What's it from?
Potato zjada I się tak biją i pieszeczkę Poszedłem na kłodę kupić piwa kupić piwa Mój portret siedział wodnie nalewa Nie było dwa piosenki śpiewać Przez kwadrato żupak się wody jak zawać Żupak salka grała, a nie śpiewali Nie umiem się bawić, że wszyscy zwali A na parę godzinie przyszła żona Posłuchajcie, wszystko co mi odpowiedziała
dziewczyno kochaną, oj tyś dla mnie wybrana, lecz mnie nie dostanie, bo mnie inna ma. Za późno dziewczyno się śpiła rok temu, ładno jedyno. Za późno dziewczyno się śpiła rok temu, ładno jedyno. Byłam ja w domeczku, do Boga się modliła, żebym ja dobrego chłopca poznała. Poznała, kochała, lecz żeby żeniaty to nie wiedziała. Poznała, kochała, lecz żeby żeniaty to nie wiedziała. Ciężko mi będzie żyć tutaj na tym świecie, bo kocham dziewczynę, lecz ja mam żonę. Pozdrowię, mój Boże, pomóż mi, a pomóż, powierzę Tobie. Co zrobię? Mój Boże, pomóż mi, jak pomóż, powierzę Tobie. Thank you. Biały karny, na podolu biały karny, Podolanka, siedzi na nim Podolanka, siedzi na nim. Na podolu biały karny, Podolanko, siedzi na nim Podolanko, siedzi na nim. Siedzi biały karny, siedzi biały biały Zielony Podolanko, Dejane. Zielony Podolanko, Podolanko, Dejane, Podolanko, Dejane. Dałabym ci zielonek, dałabym ci zielonek, dała, żeby męża się nie bała, żeby męża się nie bała. Dałabym ci zielonek, dała, żeby męża się nie bała, żeby męża się nie bała. Dziewczyną, książę górce, gdy ona mnie śpiewa do nocy. Idę sobie do lotniska, tańcuję i kurwa porywa. Idę sobie do lotniska, tańcuję i kurwa porywa. Tańcuję i hulam z tanieńcami, ja dobrze się bawię między wami. Muzyki tańczy ładnie grają, żołnierze do tańca już nie grają. Muzyki tańczy ładnie grają, żołnierze do tańca już nie grają. Nami się śpiewą i tańcuje, dziewczyna moja się przypatruje, patrzy na mnie, opłakuje, że mnie to śpiewała, to żałuje. Patrzy na mnie, opłakuje, że mnie to śpiewała, to żałuje. Gdy spojrzałem na nią, żal mi było, na człowiek tańcować, kotorenko. Tańcuj ze mną, mądre słowa, mówię ci, że będziesz moja żona. Tańcuj ze mną, mądre słowa, mówię ci, że będziesz moja żona.
Ja zarośnie za półtora, powrócę do czoła. Proszę luba poprowadzę na ślub do kościoła. Proszę luba zaprowadzę na ślub do kościoła. Ja robię ci półtora, a nie będzie panka. Gdybym górę zapomniała na słowa kochanka. Gdybym górę zapomniała na słowa kochanka. Ja drugi góra wraca, to nadzieją w sercu, że się pójdzie ze sobą na ślubnym papiercu, że się pójdzie ze sobą miło na ślubnym papiercu. Odszedła do kościoła, widzi światła wszędzie i pyta się kościelnego, cóż to dzisiaj będzie. I pyta się kościelnego, cóż to dzisiaj będzie. Oj góra, ja ci mówię szczerze, że wątpiło na rzecz ciotło. Dzisiaj nie wierzę, że cię miło na rzeczono. Dzisiaj nie wierzę.
Z Chicago, więc teraz muszę, a twoja luba leje łzy. Nie płacz dziewczyno, nie płacz jedyno, bo jak pojadę, przyjdzie inny. Nie płacz dziewczyno, nie płacz jedyno, bo jak pojadę, przyjdzie inny. Nie płacz dziewczyno, nie płacz jedyno, nie płacz dziewczyno, nie płacz nie. Szkoda twe oczka, liczy mnie noczka, choć co złodziła, Maryś do mnie. Szkoda twe oczka, liczy mnie noczka, chodziła, Maryś do mnie. Nie będę ja już więcej płakała, nie będę ja już nie całować. Jak pójdziesz Jasiu, jak pójdziesz Jasiu, będziemy tańcować. Nie płacz dziewczyno, nie płacz że nie. Szkoda twe oczka i ciemne noczka. O co chodziła Maryś do mnie? Szkoda twe oczka i ciemne noczka. O co chodziła Maryś do mnie? dają, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje drugiego, ale ten drugi to bardzo piękny. Moja mamusią więcej moja. Zielony kraju, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje sercego, ale ten ciepły, to modne ciepły. Moja mamusiu więcej moja. Zielony kraju, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje czwartego, ale ten czwarty dobry ma czwarty. Moja mamusiu więcej moja. Zielony kraju, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje piątego, ale ten piąty to bardzo skąpy. Moja mamusiu więcej moja. Zielony kraju, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje prostego, ale ten szósty to bardzo tłusty. Moja mamusiu więcej moja. Zielony kraju, tacy śpiewają. Mama mi daje siódmego, ale ten siódmy to jest paskudny. Moja mamusiu więcej moja.